The mystery of the Mayan calendar that science still cannot explain. In the depths of the Mesoamerican jungle, where roots devour stone temples and the murmur of life seems eternal, the Mayans raised a civilization that transcended the limits of time. Among moss-covered pyramids and temples forgotten by posterity, an enigma that still challenges those seeking to unravel the secrets of the past. The Mayan calendar. Much has been said about this time system, but we rarely consider the astonishing precision with which the Mayans recorded the pulse of the cosmos. Without resorting to telescopes, without star charts as we know them, they left behind evidence of a knowledge that borders on the inexplicable. Compared to the Gregorian calendar, which orders our days today, Mayan calendar was not only more accurate in its measurement of the solar year, astronomical cycles anticipated with astonishing fidelity planetary movements that modern science has only recently validated with satellites and advanced space technology. Where then did such prodigious accuracy come from? How could the Maya predict the subtle balances of the heavens without the aid of optical instruments through hieroglyphics engraved on stelae and codices transmitting ancestral wisdom? The Mayans have left us the silent testimony of a wisdom that still challenges our certainties. To understand the magnitude of this mystery, we must first delve into the heart of the Mayan calendar system. Is not a single calendar, but rather a complex network of interrelated cycles that govern not only the passing of days, but also the entire spiritual fabric of existence. The two main ones are the 260-day Solkan and the 365-day hub. Both were intertwined in a spiral of time that the wise men called the calendar wheel, a major cycle that returned to its beginning every 52 solar years, marking sacred eras and renewals of the world. Tolkien, the most enigmatic, structured life and death, individual destiny and that of the community. Its 260 days have no equivalent in modern everyday life. They do not directly mark months or agricultural seasons. However, scholars believe that this cycle responds to biological phenomena such as the duration of human pregnancy or the convergence of astronomical cycles invisible to the naked eye. Imagine for a moment a civilization that, without telescopes or computers, managed to calculate the solar year with a precision that differs from our modern measurements by just seconds. Amazing, isn't it? But this is just the beginning. The Mayan priests not only marked time, they wove a complex web of meanings between heaven and earth. The Tolkien, their sacred calendar, was like a spiritual GPS that guided every aspect of life, and when combined with the hub, the 365-day solar calendar created a cosmic dance that lasted 52 years. But here comes the most interesting part. Those 5 extra days of the hub, known as Wayeb, were considered a mysterious period where the normal order of the world was suspended. It was like a moment out of time where reality and the spiritual world intertwined. And what about its ability to predict the movements of Venus? 5 cycles. Every 8 solar years calculated with a precision that defies logic. We are not talking about simple casual observations, but about a profound knowledge of the cosmos that would rival any modern observatory. The Mayan long count is like a time machine that allows us to travel back to day 0 of the calendar, August 11, 3114. From then on, each day was counted and recorded with astonishing precision. Think about it. While writing was just developing in Europe, the Mayans already had a mathematical system capable of performing astronomical calculations worth millions of dollars. The Chichen Itza snail. That enigmatic observatory was not just another building, it was a window to the cosmos, perfectly aligned with the most important celestial events. Every window, every angle, every step had a specific purpose in this grand 3-dimensional calendar. How did they do it? This question has intrigued generations of researchers. Patience and constant observation played a key role, but there's more to it, something that suggests to us that the Mayans had an understanding of the universe that we are only just beginning to comprehend. This legacy reminds us that knowledge can flourish in the most unexpected places, that human genius knows no limits of time or space. The Mayans teach us that looking at the sky is not just about observing stars, but about connecting with something bigger than ourselves. For our Mayan ancestors, the calendar was not simply a way of counting days, it was a sacred bridge between heaven and earth, between the divine and the human. Every number, every symbol, every cycle contained a profound meaning that went beyond the simple measurement of time. Have you ever wondered how you reached such a level of knowledge? Some suggest they inherited this wisdom from even older civilizations, while others propose that they developed a special connection with the cosmos, a unique way of understanding the patterns of the universe. In places like Copan, Palenque, Kiria, and Tikal, Mayan inscriptions tell us about extraordinary cosmic events. Births of gods, solar renewals, cycles of creation and destruction. Everything perfectly calculated, everything interconnected in a celestial dance that still leaves us speechless today. The precision of his calculations on Venus is particularly intriguing. How did they manage to determine their synodic cycle with such accuracy? The surviving codices show detailed tables recording every appearance and disappearance of the planet, relating them to terrestrial and celestial events. But here comes the most fascinating part. The more modern science studies these records, the more questions arise. Were they simply exceptional observers, or did they possess a form of knowledge that we have lost in our race toward progress? The Mayan calendar was more than numbers and symbols. It was a map of the cosmos, a guide to understanding our position in the universe. The way they intertwined mathematics, astronomy, art, and spirituality into a coherent whole remains a testament to their genius. Today, as we contemplate these ancient glyphs in the middle of the jungle under the shade of ancient shrines, we can't help but wonder what messages still await decipherment. What ancient wisdom awaits to be rediscovered? If this journey through Mayan time has fascinated you as much as it has me, don't forget to leave your like and subscribe for more stories that challenge our understanding of the past. What other secrets do ancient civilizations? Tell me in the comments what you'd like to discover in the next video. See you in the next adventure of rewriting our history.